Alrighty, my friends. Um, let's see. What you do mostly, I guess, for Factorio is pull everything you need from a bus, reduce the complexity of builds. What's up, Jonathan? How are you doing? This guy's hands are shaking like a caffeine-addicted crow, upset about a cough. This guy's hands are shaking like a caffeine-addicted crow, upset about a coffee. Coffee. Wow. Wow, that's an interesting pun you did there. Okay. Well done, I guess. Well done. A caw. See, it's funny. I'm gonna mansplain it for the YouTube viewers later. It's funny because caw is a sound that crows make, but coffee is what you drink and it makes you get all shaky if you are jittery and stuff. It's a pun on caw and coffee. Really, it's really funny pun. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, Fred. Do it in French. Maybe the next one I'll try to do it in French. I don't know. Have I ever tried to ransplain in French? I feel like you've asked that before, and I don't remember if I've actually ever done that. Okay, how do I... Where am I going? I'm facing the right direction here, so it's this direction. You just gotta get down from here. It wasn't in French, but it's still perfect. I don't know. That wasn't my best ransplain ever, I'll say. I've been phoning in the ransplains lately. Been phoning it in. Because we've had fewer puns lately, too, it feels like. It's cool to see the particle accelerators in the background. Yeah, they're doing their thing over there. Making diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Sure, I've already got this, right? Yeah. Making diamonds and time crystals over there. You love ransplaining. Alright, well, give me another stupid pun. I'll try to ransplain it in French. And probably mangle a terrible French accent and, you know, mangle my ransplaining. But if you got more puns, lay it on me and I'll give it a try. Am I still going the right direction? Yeah, going the right direction. Long belts. Which direction is it? I think it might be over here. Yeah, we need to go down through this little tunnel. I think this goes down to the water area, if I'm not mistaken. That goes through the wall. Okay, we won't do that. Okay, I'm running into a wall over here. Okay. Thank you for the follows, ES3000. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Move. Move. You're ruining everything. You just spawned there. You weren't even there when I walked by there earlier. Thank you. Ruining everything, these guys, I swear. $524 more of these aluminum sheets. Okay. I think we have 1,000 or 2,000 in our, we probably have 2,000 in our dimensional stores. This is used up what? 3/4 of them so far. We should have just enough to get here. Just enough to get over here. And that should be basically all the raw resources. Except water, but we got plenty of water right there. So there we go. That should be all raw resources. Now we need to start refining. So I can click off that guy. That's done. Why don't you see elephants hiding in the trees? Because they are so good at it. Okay, I have to get it if I want to ransplain it. Why don't you see elephants hiding in the trees? Because they are so good at it. Okay, I think I get this joke. You see, this pun, as you say, how you say is a pun. Elephants are very big, and because they are so big, they are not very good at hiding. So, in order to hide in a tree, they would have to get in a tree. But because they are not good at hiding, if they are in a tree hiding, then they are very good at it. But they can't do it, so it's funny because they aren't doing it, so they're very good at it. There we go. That's. I'm pretty sure I was going a little bit of French combined with Arnold Schwarzenegger there for a little bit. Well. That is how the French Arnold Schwarzenegger will talk. Yeah. That is my Arnold Schwarzenegger if he was from Paris. Zut alors, I am from Austria. All right, I have a new character, French Arnold. It's my new character right there. All right, let's do some refining. Let's start with wet concrete here. French Arnold, that's right. Okay, we're gonna need a bunch of refineries. How many refineries do we need for this? 4 French refineries. I mean, not French refineries. 4 refineries for wet concrete here. Here we go. Heard it here first, everybody. French Arnold. Let's get power so we can actually use our good rocket pack here as we fly around. Blueprint the wet concrete. Oh wait, I think I have a blueprint for this whole build actually. I think I already have this all blueprinted. Let me check. Yes, pure ingot refinery. This will work for all these builds because they all need water plus a solid thing. So yes, we're going to use this build, which I already have going here. Let's do this so I have a place to fly with to see my thing better. What am I seeing? Oh, that's cool. I'm seeing the shadows of the trees. Because my settings are all turned up. Let me get this on my bar somewhere. So I don't have to keep opening the blueprints here. How do I do this? I do 8. There we go. There we go. I do not know that the space is going to be big enough. Well, it might. We're going to have to do a lot of refineries. How many did I say? We need 4. Okay, that's actually exactly what we need right there. Beautiful. You are going to be wet concrete. Copy. Paste. 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 Okay. And how much concrete do you need? Well, we know that we sent enough, so. I believe that is a Mark III belt there. Is that Mark III? No, it's actually Mark IV. Okay. Mark V. Whatever this level of it is. Whatever my highest level is what it is. Okay. Input of limestone. trust that past ran did the right math. Not meth. Not meth. But math. So I am not Heisenberg. Just to remind everybody, I am not Heisenberg. Okay. Okay. Those guys should all be yellow, so I need to get water for them. And how much water do we need? 100 times 4. 400 water. Ah, that's like 4 water extractors, isn't it? I think. Each one of these is 120, is that right? 120. 120 times 3 is 360. So if I need 400, I gotta go 4. Okay. Again, I'm overproducing for each build that I'm doing. I always do. I always overproduce. Overproduce, underdeliver. Wait, no. Overpromise, underdeliver. Underpromise, overdeliver. I don't know. Whatever that is. Whatever that saying is. Power lines in the water. Actually, kind of don't want to do that. Do a Mark II power pole over here, and then just connect them all to this one power pole. I don't have to put a bunch of power poles in the water. I probably eventually have to put power poles in the water, and I could take the time to like be organized and put foundations in the water at the perfect level and have it all be nice and straight, but that's such a pain, so I'm not going to do it. All right, if I do a tier 2 pipe, that'll do everything we need it to do. There's something I haven't done before that might make this even easier if I do that. That. Nope. No. Oh, that's the super easy, lazy way to do it. Wow, and apparently this is actually going slightly up here, interestingly enough. Okay. And then we go here. We want this to be... Crap, I want this to be horizontal to vertical is what I want. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. This needs to be a tier 2 though. Tier 2. Tier 2 pump. I didn't check the head lift. Should have plenty though. Make it all the way to the top there, no problems. Beautiful. You see lazy piping? Oh yeah, hell yeah. We are full on senioritis lazy mode. Full on. I don't know, whatever looks the worst, I'll choose. A power pole in the water, what's the worst that could happen? The quick fishing project begins, that's right. It's like, what is it called, redneck fishing, where you throw dynamite in the water? Just put a power pole in the water. You'll get all sorts of fish, it's great. Senioritis, that's right. Although when you spell it that way, it looks like senoritas. Senioritis, senoritas, they're all appreciated. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to have my outputs go back? I don't know which way I want to go with this. Let's have this one go out the front, I guess. You're making 80 a minute, okay. Liggity laggity liggity lag. I didn't do this on my other build. I was thinking about putting a buffer chest for each of these. Maybe not for concrete. I might do that for others, but not for concrete. For now, you'll just go here. And then you will be going up to somewhere. Alright, concrete done. What's up? Nietzsche, how are you doing, my friend? Happy Thursday. Did I say the right day this time? I think I said the right day this time. Alright, there's the wet concrete. Next is pure iron ingots. So 13 refineries of pure iron ingots. 13, huh? Slightly awkward number. I called yesterday Monday a couple times because I was like, oh, I didn't stream the day before. So it felt like a Monday when it was just middle of the day Wednesday. Get my days all screwed up. Oops. You're back at work, but it's quiet, so you're happy. Nice, nice. Gotta love a quiet day at work. All right, so let's do 13. So 4 times 3 will give me 12. And then 1 extra. I don't want to go about doing this. I probably want to move my copper over there. But if I do this guy, kind of even with what I did the other side. I think I need more space because of water. Let me check how I did this over here. No, I did it like this. That's good. Alright, so there. Or combine all the outputs together. Which would be something like that. I don't know that I'm going to have enough room for all the refineries I need for this build. It's 8. Need 12 and then 13 to make as many as we need here, unless I want to overclock one. You know what? Space might actually be an issue where I do overclock for once. Usually I prefer to not overclock, but I think I might. Actually, I'm gonna do this a little differently. So I can keep the spacing better here. So, can't use my blueprint to do it that way, but this allows me to regulate my space a little better. So allow me to place some copper refining next to it. There's always room to go higher, true, and I may end up going higher, but for now, I want to keep all my smelting on the same level because reasons. More of those reasons? Looks? I don't know. Just reasons. Just reasons, you know. You know how it goes. On a whim. On a cool whip. Cool whip whim. Alright, so this is going to be iron. Pure iron. Refining. And I need to overclock one of these guys. Come on. I'm like spamming Control V and nothing's happening sometimes. So annoying. Alright, they're all yellow. That means they got their recipe. Good. Why do it this way? Because it's fun. Because I said so. I know. There's many good reasons why we should do it this way. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to overclock the first one. So how much do I need? 433.33 plus 360. 793.33. And how much is this doing? 65 times 12. 793, 65 times 12. 793. So I need 13.3 more. Let's call it 20 more. So if I put you at like 85, that should do what we need it to do, hopefully. Okay, so now splitters. We're gonna need a lot of water for this build, I think. Okay, and then with this splitter, we can have this go around the outside, around the outside. That. There we go. And I should see iron coming through here. Very good. And then how much water do we need? 20 times 12. Plus a little extra. 240. So I think... yeah, I think I could just do one single pipe of this. Yeah, I should be able to do one single pipe of this. So I want to immediately change what I did here. Damn it. Stupid. I drifted, and where I was aiming changed where I was aiming mechanic. It's so annoying. Okay, there we go. If I plug water in, it should work. One overclocked water extractor would do it. Yeah, I'm trying to overclock only when I need to. I don't actually like overclocking because, well, I don't like overclocking because it's less power efficient. But if I'm having space issues or it's a resource, then I'm fine with overclocking. But this, I have, for the water extractors, it just feels less power efficient because I think it is less power efficient to overclock. 120, 240, 360. That should be way more than enough water than we need. But yes, I could overclock one water thing and that's all I need, but meh. It's not my preference. I like to be energy efficient if I can be. Well, that didn't work. There we go, that should work. There. The more energy efficient I can be, the less extra Tower of Power expansion I'm going to have to do. Which I have a feeling I'm going to need to expand my Tower of Power. I have a feeling my Tower of Power is not going to be enough power for once we get a whole bunch of particle accelerators going. Alright, is that flowing? It's flowing. It's flowing and it's going. That's fine. Alright. That should get these guys going. Slowly turn these guys green. Although that one's blue because it's overclocked. But this should turn green, and this should turn green. If it does it in order, yeah, beautiful. Alright, so now we need the outputs of all the iron, which I'm going to bring... We'll bring out the same direction the... whatchamacallit's going. The, concrete. Oh, I did not line these up. I forgot. Oh, and even my... No. The bottom thing's lined up. It was just the shadows made it look lined up. Alright, well, we're doing something that's going to bug the hell out of Madman, but I'm doing it. We're going to have little wavy... wavy belts. It might bug more than just Madman, but that's what we're doing. 65 per minute. We'll at least do it on straight mode, I guess. I guess that looks a little better than the other way. Some people do their designs like this, I think. I usually try to line up my outputs, but didn't do it this time. You're back and you have food. What did you miss? Poor planning. I mean... I totally planned to have octopus arms coming out of my factories. I love octopus arms. They're my favorite. Okay. Guys should be clicking on here as they go. Yeah, turning green, turning green. Last one turned green. Beautiful. Unsub on follow. I know. Unsub on follow. Unlike... Okay, so that is that done. You're having a little issue with water currently. Or no, you're backed up because there's no output for it. Okay, good. Very good. That is iron smelted. We'll do the steel smelting later. I'm going to have to bring the coal for that. Aluminum we're leaving for last because aluminum is the biggest pain in the arse. So we do copper next, which needs... 9 or 8 and an overclocked one. Since I'm a little worried about space, I might actually do 8 and overclock on this. So Let's see what kind of spacing we can get going here. Can I fit 4 here? If I can do 4 and 4, that would be nice. Looks like we should be able to do that. Four. I'm doing the same thing where I'm not going to line up the outputs. Now I'm just have it be the same as the other one. There we go. That should line up these guys. We do copper. Wait, did I overclock all of these? No, just the first one. Okay, so I need to copy and paste. And then we set the overclocking amount for what it needs to be. But welcome back, Pie Boy. Glad to have you back. Alright, so I need to make 333 ingots. 333.33 repeating, of course. 37.5 times 8. 300. So I need 33.3 more. Which would be... let's make it 40 more. So... 37.5, 56.25. God, these numbers are so weird. 40 more. So I want to make it 20 and 20. Actually, if I just do one overclock on 2 of these, that should be more than enough. If I'm correct. 56.25 times 2 is 112.5. 112.5. 37.5 times 112.5. 37.5. Damn it. 37.5 times 6 plus 112.5. 337.5. That's 4 more than I need. Hopefully that's enough more that I won't have to worry about not enough being made. Okay. Alright, power. Weird random numbers. See, Nietzsche was chatting not long ago. Yeah, Nietzsche's here. Nietzsche's hanging out. I think Nietzsche's actually at work right now. The best place to watch a stream while sitting at work, not working. I mean, totally working really hard. So... alright, so how much water do we need? Let's plug in the copper first. Something like that. And then splitter. I think I'll bring this one around this time. The police are on the way. What? Nietzsche does do mad hours. Nietzsche does do crazy hours, that's for sure. So that's why anytime Nietzsche's here, I'm just happy, because you never know what Nietzsche's work hours are going to be. I really should change this to a faster belt, but it will hopefully sort itself out eventually. That's straight. There. Once this manifold design gets fully saturated, it'll be fine. Just gonna take it a bit. Get the copper through. Let me make sure 15 per minute. I feel like we're barely making more than we need. Let me just upgrade this belt. It feels like this belt is too slow. There's no reason to skimp on belts. I'm getting some bad lag right now. I feel like we're having a little bit of the issue that we had last week to a lesser extent. So I'm not at least locking up like last week, but the optimization is not feeling very good again. What's up, FRD Dot? What are we building today? We are doing 10 fused modular frames per minute build. And we already got diamonds automated and turning them into time crystals. We got SAM fluctuators. So this is a fused modular frames build because that's something I should have done last tier, but I never got it done. All right, so how much water do we need? 10 times 8 plus 10. So 10 times 9, actually. We only need 90 water a minute for this build? Really? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, only 90 water a minute. Super easy. That is just one water pump's worth. Super easy mode. You should start your aluminum build on your world. Aluminum is definitely a pain. I've been doing multiple separate aluminum builds for in my world, so aluminum can definitely be a pain, that's for sure. Alright, does that pump do everything I need it to do? Yes, it does. Everything I need you to do, pump. Alright, I should see this start filling with water. 120 minutes, should be more than the 90 I need. I power the pump. There it goes. There we go. Alright, that should kick on eventually. Your family has had to have the same outlook for events. Oh, you're here this time. Great. We never know. Yeah. That's funny. I guess I have the copper. I want this to go out the back because I'm going to have to do... How many more refineries do I have to do if that's done? Actually, only like 8 more refineries. The sloppy aluminum and the aluminum scrap. Well, the annoying thing about that one is that those have to line up. So I might have to extend... Or I could line it up this way. I'm not sure which way I want the output to this for this to go. Feeling like I want this to go out the back. Giggity, that's what she said. So, let's do that. There. 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 And you are making only 37.5 a minute. You're doing 50 something a minute. Do tier 3 belts. To make sure everything's fast enough. But yeah, getting aluminum in Satisfactory is a huge upgrade though, especially for your belt speed. Because getting tier 5 belts is... Mwah. Tier 5 belts have been kind of the cornerstone for my build for a while now. So good. Oh, I haven't connected the water up. Oops. I knew I was missing something. At least I checked before I... At least I checked before I checked out. This way. There we go. Now these guys should start kicking on. Hopefully. Water. Water slowly filling. Yeah. Slowly filling. These guys should turn green as the water gets in here. There it goes. Beautiful. And then we'll have an output here that will go somewhere that I don't know where yet because I haven't started building the actual machines that build things yet. Only the things that refine things. You need to also build some infrastructure to support that build, like trains and stuff. You have huge main bus-based base on your world. Ah, you're using the main bus in Satisfactory. Nice. Holy missiles to the face. These lamb samosas are a bit spicy. Holy missiles to the face. Well done. Well said. Alright, so. It's going to be awkward. Because the build that I have for the aluminum refining is for 3 refineries. I wonder if I could just overclock those. And if the water balancing will still work. Because the most annoying part about the aluminum build is the water balancing. It's so annoying. Where's that aluminum thing? I'm pretty sure we saved it. Aluminum recycling. Yeah, this. Yeah, we're going to need more space because this is going to have to run into 3 more refineries. That almost fits. Almost. If I do like that, that should be enough. Whoops. That should be plenty of space, I hope. The fluid handling is better in Factorio. I know, man, I know. You're right, you're right. Okay. You know what's not better? The frickin' automation stuff that I can't ever figure out. My god, I can't get that stuff figured out. Okay. How's that for spacing? You think small factories and good train infrastructure is better in Satisfactory, though? In Satisfactorio. Just combine them both. Okay. Yeah, so I'm hoping if I overclock this a little bit, this will work with the water recycling build here. Because this will be alumina. This is sloppy alumina, right? Bauxite and water, yeah. Copy. Paste. Paste. How much bauxite a minute is going to be incoming here? 740. I think I did a full 780. So I should be able to overclock this, I think, to get, what do we need? 200 times 3 is 600. So I need about 150 more, which would be 390. Okay, let's do 60. Let's overclock 2 a little bit. 360, so I need 30 more, so 270. So something like that. That's what I think I need to do. That guy to 3, and that's turning the sloppy alumina into aluminum scrap, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's right. I'm not sure if this overclocking thing is going to work. I'm going to have to check it. So this guy is at 150%. Which is that. 540 aluminum scrap a minute. Okay. How much aluminum scrap a minute are we making? 1333. Okay. All right. And then this guy is at 112.5%. 112.5. Okay, we're gonna have to use multiple belts for the actual aluminum scrap here. Satisfactory to knowledge doesn't even have any logic circuits. That's true. It's why they're easier. Once you learn how to handle logic, you won't be able to play without it. Yeah, you might be right about that. I just have to actually learn the thing. You should continue Factorio World, but you need to get a new CPU to get the UPS up. Factorio circuits, in your opinion, best learned through practice. It's annoyingly hard to explain via text. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay, let's just use tier 2 pipes for everything here. Hopefully I haven't... Yeah, I'm going to need enough water for all these guys. That's going to be a pain. I'll have to figure out how much water to insert into this system. But actually the water... The whole purpose of this is we recycle the water. So let me get the output plugged in here. Good. Okay, and then we do a pipe around the other side. Do we do a pipe around the other side? I think we do. Because the output of the water is coming back in through here, and then this all balances itself out, I think, if I remember this correctly. Again, aluminum, such a pain. Because of the water recycling. Okay. It's a lot easier to show the logic if you can demonstrate it in the game and explain it via voice chat, but otherwise it's a nightmare. It's not like liking nightmares from it's not like I'm not liking nightmares from logic networks, even though you're an engineer, huh? Okay. Okay, if I do this, E, do that. Plug these guys in. Where's the power lines? Oh, I didn't actually place power lines for these, because this was not part of a blueprint. Okay. Now, before I put the outputs of these underneath, and I think I want to do that, because that was really hard to keep track of. So this is only making the liquid, so I don't have to worry about that. It's the output of these guys that's going to be a challenge. And coal, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to do smelting on the level above this. All right, so let's get the bauxite in first. Let's actually get, before I even place water into this build, I'm going to get the entire build done. Because I do not want the water to instantly overflow when I have issues. I'm overclocking this build, and I hope... Flirton, are you still here? Were you the one that told me about this recycling build? that we watched that video about. I'm hoping overclocking a couple pieces won't mess with the water recycling mechanics of this. I really hope overclocking doesn't throw that off. A little worried it might, because it might put more liquid into the system than it was designed around. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, so inputting 300 bauxite, 525, 725. Okay, so our tier 4 belt, tier 5 belt will be enough. Yeah, I put it underground before so I didn't have the overlapping. I'm past caring about that now. Past caring about the overlap. Overclocking should be fine, but you were surprised when my one refinery backed up, though? Yeah, I was too, and not a good kind of surprise either. Alright, where is the bauxite? It's over there. So I will bring the bauxite in from underground, so figure out where it's going first. Right there's where it'll go. Alright, bauxite is over there somewhere. Alright, that's where it's going to be coming in. There it is. Keep it separated. Keep the belt serrated. Okay, and one of these belts of coal is actually going to have to be going over this direction too. Let's make sure we get this in the right place. Make sure that flows through. Randy Man knows a thing or two about clocks and overtime stuff, given his strict demands of the laborers. Well, all I know is that they're always working overtime. I mean, what are you talking about? I would never overwork anybody. I don't know what you're even talking about. Alright, so these do need coal. Yes, these need coal. 180... 180 plus 135, 315 plus 120, 435, and what did I bring? Yeah, I think I did like 480 on each of those, so that should be plenty. And we'll do the Mark V belts, just to make sure. Comes with the title of being the Holy Master. To overwork everybody. It's you know... I mean, the pyramid's not going to build itself. That's all I'm going to say. The pyramid's not going to build itself. So... what you gonna do? Overwork the people, that's what. That's right, we got high apple pie and this pie boy hopes today. The pie boy has graced us with this piely presence. His piness. No, I like that. It's like highness, but with pie. It's his piness. Oh, that sounds unpleasantly close to a male genitalia, but, you know, it's his piness. Saint Pius. Saint Pius. The hell? What is that thing? What? No, don't try to connect with that. Oh, jeez. Okay, right there. There. There we go. The sacrifices aren't going to make themselves. I mean, if the people are holy enough, they'll sacrifice themselves, save me the work, you know? If they're not holy enough, what am I going to do? Get some new sacrifices, I guess. All right, so the output is going to be the aluminum scrap. And this is going to go somewhere, and there's a lot of it. Figuring out how to transport this all fast enough. I think what I might do, 540 a minute, and my belts go at 780 a minute. 540, 360. What is 405 plus 360? 765. So a tier 5 belt can handle that, and a tier 5 belt can handle that. So we're just going to have 2 tier 5 belts, and we'll have some smart splitters to balance things later. Is probably what we'll do. So we'll have these guys go. No, not splitter. This is merger. These guys go this way. And this guy will go out as a second belt. So there, we'll have 2 belts of aluminum scrap, and then we'll smelt this. I'll probably do the smelting on aluminum first. The next floor up, this floor is all the refining. The next floor up will be the actual smelting. I'm actually your high royal pinus. The 56 is where you're in line for the throne. So you're 56th in line for the throne. Nice, well done, well done. I think this is ready to throw water into, and it'll start doing its thing. We got coal, got the bauxite. How much water? Well, the thing is, eventually it'll mostly supply itself. 300, 225, 200. So 500, 225 is 7 something. So it's not actually enough for a full 600 water pipe to do, but once it spins up, I think the excess water will be enough. 180 water a minute. Let me do this math real quick. 180, 135, 120. 180 plus 135 plus 120. That's 435 plus 600 incoming, 1035. 360. So yes. So if I start with a full 600 water a pipe minute to get it started, once it starts recycling, it'll supply enough water. The only issue is that hopefully it doesn't overflow and that this flow control unit will do what it needs to do. All right, so I need water over here. Let's get power line brought around. St. Pius LVI. Is that 56? LVI is like 41? Is that 56? L... Oh man, I forget my Roman numerals. Isn't L 50? I think it should be L... Okay, yeah, that's right. LVI. I was thinking LXI. You're right, you're right. You're right, you're right. And when you're right, you're right. And you say, you're right. That is right. That is how Roman numerals work. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done Roman numeral stuff. Alright, so 120. I need 600. 600 divided by 120. 5. So we need 5 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. And let's line it up. 4, 5. Horizontal to vertical. How does that look? Really funky. Alright, we'll just do the... Whoops. Ah, crap. Just do auto. Still looks kind of funky, but it's fine. You think it looks bitchin'? I don't know about that. Goofy was the operative word for me. Okay, and let's upgrade that to that. Let's get a Mark II pump. That works. There we go, and that should get this thing started. An unpowered pump is on purpose there to reset the head lift. And we should see water starting to come through here, I think. Oh, it fills up that pipe too. Is it supposed to do that? Can't remember. It's supposed to balance itself out. Alright, this guy's going. This guy will start to go. And then these things will turn on and have excess water into the pipe flow. And then this thing will fill up slowly and then top out and hopefully keep everything balanced. Risen 10 on the Sladar. You're not even sure if that's English you just wrote. Sure's the English I know, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. Well, hopefully that the water will keep itself balanced. That should be all of the refining done. So now we need to start smelting. So let's start with aluminum smelters because it's going to be a lot of them. 23-ish. So, time to make our next floor up. About right there. This time I'll try to remember a hole so I don't give myself no way to get higher up on my factory like the supercomputer factory I was trying to search through earlier today in the stream. Okay. Very good. Anakin, it's working! It's working! Currently it's working. We'll see if it continues to work. That's the real question. Rand has gone up the ventilation shaft. Have I? Is that it? Is that also a episode 1 reference? I don't remember that one. Is that the... Sir, they've gone up the ventilation shaft! Like, when Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are running from the... whatever those Asian-inspired guys are. It is from that part? Okay. I forgot about that one. They had that weird thing on their face. Sir, they've gone up the ventilation shaft! Alright, why do you sound so weird? You sound funny. Okay. This. And this. Autosave lag. Those are flowing. I swear, I cannot remember some stuff, but random movie quotes from movies I've watched a lot just stick in my brain. And I don't even remember watching that much, watching episode 1 that much, but apparently my brain is remembering that. Okay, so 22, 23 smelters. This one's basically 700 and something a minute. Is that right? 360. It's 405. 765. Is that right? Something like that. So I don't know. Let's just make 23 smelters. I don't think I have a blueprint for smelters. I kind of do, but it's got a floor to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna manually do this. I'm so used to manually doing smelters. I really should blueprint this though, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's blueprint it real quick. Where's the blueprint thingy? It's smelting! It's smelting! Thanks, Anakin. The problem will be the direction I want it to go. So I probably just don't put in the connecting belts. That's probably what I do. Alright, so smelting. Yeah, because I probably can't even put in the splitters if I'm not sure which direction I want them to go. That's the problem. It's splitters and belts. You can't turn them without replacing them, and so that means blueprints are even less useful in this in Satisfactory compared to Factorio. So what good is blueprinting this if I don't know which direction it's going to go? Actually, I think I might be able to... as long as I choose one direction, I think maybe I can make this work. So if I choose to go this direction and have the inputs and the outputs go the same direction, I think it might be usable, maybe. 3, 4, 5. No, these are all going the wrong direction. F. There, that's what I want. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could I put you a little bit further over? I think I could have, and I could have gotten 8 in here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? Really? Ah, blueprints suck. Okay, if I do the nudge, it's gonna work, but that's gonna make placing the frickin' splitters a pain in the ass. But you know, if we blueprint it, hopefully I'll have to do it once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Okay. Yeah, now it doesn't line up unless I do the little nudge there, and I'm gonna have to do that every time. I do that before anyway, so... Now if I blueprint it, I only have to do it once with the blueprints, and then Hopefully never have to do all this annoying nudging again. As long as I get the direction right. Are you high, man? You sound high. Is that the person who's saying? They got up the ventilation shaft. How quickly these go? This one is gonna be pure aluminum. Okay, we're just gonna use best belts. I guess inputs can be Mark IIIs. It's smelting. It's smelting. If you put splitters in the middle, you can make it go up, and then direction doesn't matter. Merge on the outside. That's true. That's true. I should have read that before I completed this completely. Oh well. Now I'd have to redo it all, and I don't want to redo it all, so. Alright, so now I want to perfectly mirror this. Which I believe would be there. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And this direction is that direction. How's the spacing of that? Do I have it lined up with that one white line? Yes, I do. There. How many smelters is this? This is 16. This will be a 16 smelter blueprint once it's all done. I'm having the output go the same direction, which means probably it'll be flipped around from what I actually want it to be a lot of times, but I gotta make a choice, so this is the choice I'm making. 50-50 if it's gonna be right for my future builds or not. Actually, 30 output times 16,480. Okay, so that our belt speeds will be able to handle this output. Whoops. Multiples of them, I don't know. We'll have to figure out the numbers on the belts and where we split them and stuff. Make sure our belts can handle the throughput. Man, I'm getting that lag again. Direction never matters. If you want to go the other way, you can run a belt the other side. I guess that's true. As long as you have room. As long as you're not too tight in the middle of a factory. You can play around that. I missed a belt somehow. Okay. I do the gameplay, you got the Star Wars quotes. Okay. Shut down all the compactors on the detention level! Shut down all the compactors on the detention level! No, shut them all down. Good old episode 4, right? It's episode 4, right? Did I hook to both of those? I did, okay. Good old episode 4. Where could he be? his complainy voice. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the pole. Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade this wire, actually. Be that one. Okay. I never realized how whiny Luke sounded as a kid. He just sounded normal to me, probably because I was a whiny kid. He was like, that's what I sound like. Where could he be? Shut down all the government, man. I was going to go to Tashi Station and get the power converters. Why was he so whiny? You really think I could take a show on the road where I ransplain Star Wars quotes as French Arnold? Yeah, you see, but that is because, I don't know, I'll have to practice it. I gotta practice it. I was just kind of off the cuff earlier, so I could definitely get a better French Arnold, I think. He is a whiny brat because he is a little teenager. And that little teenager is very whiny. Nobody likes a whiny teenager. Yeah. Okay, so that is powered belts, splitters. I think that's good. So this is pure smelter 16 large. I don't know. Smelter with 16 smelters. And power and belts. Okay. Where's the smelter? Let me focus up here. This is a smelter, I think. Yeah, it's a smelter. And we'll just do some random, I don't know. Pretty purple color. Pretty purple. Say blueprint. Clear blueprint. Grab the stuff. Deconstruct. And let's build it. You see, that's funny because... I should take that show on the road. You feel like that should be the show. Who needs music? Singing, streaming, when you can just ransplain in French as Arnie. Okay. Alright, so let's get this blueprint on my bar. So it's under undefined. I didn't edit. Let me edit it to put it under smelting. Pure smelting. There we go. Light changes. 9. Alright, we will go this direction. Okay. I gotta figure out numbers. Oh, I did do this as aluminum, which I honestly probably shouldn't have, but that's fine. Let me get power over here. Well, I'm glad you all think my stupid, bad impressions are funny. No wonder I love chat so much when I'm not yelling at chat. They laugh at my stupid jokes. It's like, if a girl wants you to like her, all she's got to do is laugh at your stupid jokes. That's all it takes. Actually, I could do this on the inside, couldn't I? I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Okay, here. To there. Bring this around. Here. Round about there, around the outside. Plug into that guy. Okay. I got the quotes too. That's right. I got all the quotes. Can't help myself. All right, so how many is this doing? This is 60 aluminum scrap per minute times... It is 16, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, so this is 60 times 16. This covers 960. Okay. Times 2 would be 1920. So we're doing how much aluminum scrap? 1333. 1333 divided by 60. 22. So I needed 23 of these. Yes, I actually knew that already. I just forgot that I knew that. I forgot that I knew that. Okay. We do another one. And let's give ourselves some space. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to figure out how to make this all flow. Yeah, because even the outputs, I'm going to have to split at some point, I think. Okay, so 23. So 16, that's 32. So I can get rid of a certain number of these. That's because that is too many. So 32 minus 23. So I need to get rid of 9. Let's get rid of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a cutoff point. Get rid of these little sections here. There. Those guys. These guys. And then those guys. Hopefully I won't regret deleting these, but hopefully that will give me more room for other things. Okay. Why you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking? Nerf herder! Who's scruffy-looking? We're all nerds. We're all nerds around here. That's why we get along so well together. Alright, so those are all good. Now I gotta figure out how to split these things up. So, oh, and I didn't connect these guys, apparently. Alright, let's figure this out. This is 360. You got the touch. Plus 405. 765. 765 divided by 60. Yes, 60. 765 divided by 60. 12.75. So this belt right here can feed 12.75 of these, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this can basically do this entire side here. So I immediately need to, like, move my junk around. Go backwards so I'm giving myself space here. There. Move my junk around. Boo-doo, boo, 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 boo. And so what I think I can do, I think this is going to supply a little more than these can handle. I think we do a smart splitter here. Excess, overflow, go to the right. And that should supplement this, which is going to supply the other side, which feels like there's not going to be enough for the entire side. I don't know, the math on this, you know, math on stream and all that. Not sure if it's going to be exactly what we want it to be. We'll see. Okay, that'll flow through all the way across. And then the overflow will merge onto here. Like that. All right. Now, hopefully I did all my math right, because I don't know if I did. How much aluminum is this actually doing? 666. Sign of the devil aluminum, apparently. All right. Let's do, because I'm always worried about not having enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a buffer chest of aluminum. Hey, Bill, don't fear the Reaper. That's what I think of when I think of Sign of the Devil aluminum numbers. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The Bogus Journey. I think that's Bogus Journey. There we go. So there is a buffer chest for that. I feel like I might have done the wrong amount because it feels like I'm not doing enough aluminum. Is this backed up? It actually is backed up. I think maybe I have the faster belts. I think maybe I need to balance it the other way as well. I have that over. No, I have this overflowing. Should be. If this is backing up, it should move to this belt. I have this right. Middle is any, right is overflow. Maybe it's not backing up. It just looks like it's backing up because I turned my settings down on the belt speed. But I swear it looks like this is not emptying fast enough. 360 per minute. 405 a minute. Let's make sure all of our belts are fast enough. Maybe there's a belt issue. I think I have all my belts at the fastest speed. Won't back up until the manifolds fill, and that'll take a while. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna manually help this. Take this. I'm gonna empty these all out. Okay. And I'm gonna go fill the ones on the end. Try to jumpstart the manifold a bit. See if that'll help at all. I just don't want anything to back up because of my belt design. I think... Again, you're right. It's a manifold design, so it'll take forever to fill up. But I think I got everything flowing. It's just going to take a while for it to get up to speed. I hope, anyway. Make sure nothing's backed up over here. How's this water? It looks like it's doing the balancing thing right. This is, I think, what this is supposed to look like, where the water never gets above this point, so the recycled water here never gets backed up. That water's looking a little backed up, which so is that. It's a little worrying. Well, now that I've turned everything on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flush this, and hopefully flushing this will make up for any issues. We flush that. Let's see if that clears out this water. No. Maybe. Maybe that water is supposed to do that. I feel like it shouldn't be doing that. Because that makes me think that this pipe is full. Yeah. This pipe being full is not a deal. I think I want to flush a couple sections of water here. Now that we have everything flowing. Although it'll get backed up as soon as our aluminum is not being used for anything anyway, but that will be a long time. Okay, that cleared the water there, and there. So, I'm just gonna flush. Okay, cool. Hopefully, it doesn't look like anything was really backed up. This is at 84% because it was backed up for a while. Yeah, these pipes are all full because, you know, it was, like I said, backed up for a bit. So I'm gonna let it run. Sometimes it's hard for me to just let it run because I want to keep checking it. So that is aluminum smelting done. What else? We need to smelt solid steel ingots, which is coal and a portion of our iron ingots. I'm gonna have to figure out that portion. So glad I just made that blueprint, and now I'm not even gonna probably use it again. So iron is up here. And my days are all out of whack this week because I feel like I keep thinking today's Friday, but today's Thursday, and yesterday I kept thinking it was Monday. Like, my God, I got all having that gig in the middle of the week that made me miss a stream. Is apparently my schedule is completely dependent on me knowing the day based on what game I stream, or what my streaming day was. So my brain is like, what day is it? What year is it? Robin Williams meme. All right, so iron and the other coal, and then we can set up our steel smelting, which is 11 or 10 with an overclocked smelter. So let's do 2 rows of 5 and then figure out what we want to do from there. Boundaries. These have a weird thing where they don't line up well. Always thrown off by these guys. If I do that, it's going to cause my splitters to be all weird, so let's just go like that. Give us plenty of space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then mirror these. Although if I want to mirror the outputs, I have to make the inputs not mirrored. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do I do a 6th one, or do I overclock? I probably overclock here. Although I think I have a lot of space on this floor because this is the only smelting I'm doing. Although I might do like constructor beams. I might do some basic crafting on this floor actually, so I think I still do want to save power by not overclocking. You had to go to the office yesterday at 0500 hours. You're still discombobulated. Is that 5 a.m.? Wow, that's way too early. Now, what am I doing? I'm doing solid steel ingots. These guys. Why are you doing anything at 5 a.m. in the morning? That's what I want to know. Why are you alive, or at least awake, at 5 a.m.? I don't remember the last time I was awake at 5 a.m. I am so not a morning person. And it's been years since I've stayed up late enough to, like, be awake because I stayed up all night, 4 or 5 a.m. or something. Right, splitters. There, and then we'll do the do the other ones this way because it's just so easy. You were only up at 5 a.m. to play 7 Days to Die with Shogi. True, true. How fast is this? 40-minute it needs? Alright, I'll do tier 3. Although you've only joined us once, Pie Boy. Sorry you weren't able to join us the last time. We had a good... both you and Ramses missed last time. And, we had a very good... I think it was day 28, Blood Moon that went really well. Thanks to Forecast's amazing 4-castle build. I was just sniping fools like crazy because they were all electrocuted. His blade traps were killing. Shogi went down to punch at the end. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Shocking zombies so I can headshot them with my sniper rifle is my second favorite way to kill zombies after having their heads get cut off by blade traps. So it's my second favorite way for them to die. Although Shogi punching a zombie halfway across a room with his crazy upgraded punching is pretty entertaining as well, I would say. Oh, that is not what I wanted that to do. Oh, you've made 2 sessions. Okay, I thought it was only 1. Okay, so you've made 2 sessions so far. Okay. The weeks run together. You know, time is an illusion and all that. Had some spicy moments when the switch went down. You're fully expecting some of us to feed the zombies at that point. That's true. When that switch went down, all the electric shocking stopped happening. That was not ideal. Alright, so we need to get power over here. It's good times, though. Good times. 7 Days to Die is a lot of fun. Now we need to go between these two. And then we upgrade this guy. There. Giving us to do that. And that. That. And that. That. You're working the next 2 Saturdays and you need to sleep to work. True. Work comes before video games. That's why you need to work your work to be video games. But then if your work's video games, then you don't have any money. So, you know, it's a trade-off. Really is a trade-off. We're missing your pie buffs. Your pie buffs are very nice. Your pie buffs are very nice. That's true. All right, so this will be making steel. Where's the steel going? Multiple places. If I'm going to do some steel beams and some steel rods on this floor, I might do all of these on this floor, actually. So let's have this output going this direction. So merger. Having a baby on the way, a new job. You got a lot of going on in your life, Pie Boy. You got life going on. So good on you, sir. Good on you. Okay, so we need to bring up the iron. Which is all the iron going to steel or only some of the iron going to steel? Only some of it. 433 of it. 360 plus 433 is, I think, more than a single belt. 360, 433. 360 plus 433. Yeah, that's more than our 780 on a belt. So I need to actually split this correctly. So for the steel, we need 433, which is... I have to figure these numbers out. 433 65, 85 a minute. 433 divided by 65, 6.61. This one at 61%. Okay, so it looks like if I do 6 of these plus this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's so awkward. Because we are making more than the single belt can do between these two, so... Okay, let's change the outputs here. Yes. So I think we can do is these all 65 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 65 times 6. 390 plus 85. 475. And this needs 433. So we can overflow, we can smart splitter the excess off of here. Because there should be a little bit of excess. Right output is the overflow. And then these guys here can be going to the other place that iron needs to go, which I don't know where that place is yet. That should be the iron balanced in the way it needs to be. So we take this up to the steel processing. There. And this is going to be split multiple ways, isn't it? Oh, wait. We also need coal here. Okay, so... let's actually have this be the upper one. Is that even with that? I think it is. Splitter. To there. Splitter. To there. Okay. And then we'll bring the coal in the middle and split it. That would be like right there. Okay, so that's where the coal's coming up to. Reverse. Alright, so we bring the coal. I feel like I'm saying Nicole. Bringing the coal. Right there. Cannot quite reach, sadly. There we go. This. And that. And that should be these guys kicking on. Beautimus. Alright, so there's steel started here. And steel is going to 3 different places. But that is steel done. I kind of want to get my other iron plates done, because I think that's all the smelting, right? Yeah, everything else is constructors, assemblers, constructors. Man, we are flying through this build. I say 4 hours later. Flying, just flying, chat. Alright, so let's do the 12 constructors on the iron plates. So I can do those probably right here. 12 in a line or 6 and 6. Probably 12 in a line with how our spacing's working out here. So iron will be coming from below. Split the difference like right there. There. So 12 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's going to be iron plates, is that right? 12 constructors of iron plates. Okay. And this is the normal iron plate build, I believe. I don't think we're doing anything special with this. There probably is a better iron plate alternate recipe that I haven't used that I really should look into that uses like steel plus iron or something, but oh well. Keeping it simple, stupid here. That's not what I wanted to do. I want this to be a tier 1. Even though I really don't need to conserve. I just like being consistent. Keep it consistent, stupid. Why do I keep calling people stupid? Because anagrams are fun. Kiss, keep it simple, stupid. Kicks, keep it consistent, stupid. Alright, so this is be an input of iron ingots, turning them into iron plates. Splitter. But I just met her. I hardly know her. All the stupid jokes today. Got all of the stupid jokes today. That one's not lined up. I think I'm excited to be close to being done with this playthrough, to be honest, because this is the 3rd or 4th time I've done a full playthrough of all the content that's available in this game, so this is still probably my favorite automation game. But it's kind of like Satisfactory, Subnautica. When I played it in early access over and over, I got so burned out by the time I actually finished the game on full release because I had played it so many times through before it was done. Game burnout is no joke. All to dedicate all my entire time to Factorio. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It might be what I end up doing after that. Depends on if another game, there's another game I really want to play. And there's one game that I do kind of really want to play because I've kept putting it off, and that's Fights in Tight Spaces. Keep talking about playing it, and then get somebody says, "Oh, but you should play X," and I'm like, "Oh, I really want to play X." That's a good game, yeah, I know. I've heard many good things about it. I've never actually played it myself, though. And I've seen streamers play it, and it looks pretty fun. Oh, what the hell? That's why I adhere to the policy of no early access games. That's enough in full release. Yeah. I'm trying to be better about that. I've been trying to make it so that my rule is I only play an early access game if it has a whole lot of content that will give me many streams and its quality is as good as a full release game of other games I've played. It has the same quality as a full release game from some other like developer or something. It has to be that good. Even then, I'll sometimes break the rule, you know. Oops. Because I'm like, but I really want to play this game. Like, yeah. But like, that's why I haven't touched that FTL like that everybody tells me I need to play Void War or whatever it is. It's like everybody's saying, you need to play this, Rand. Like, oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's like, yeah, I eventually probably will. But only if it ever actually comes out on full release and is really, really good. Because why play Void War when I could play FTL when FTL's probably just better? Alright, so there's the overflow. If we need it. I did it on the wrong side, actually. Left is overflow. There it goes. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's... We turn into iron plates, get the mergers. Oops. You liked Fights in Tight Spaces a lot. You can definitely recommend. How much replayability do you get out of it? That's one thing I'm not sure of. I don't know how much content is in the game. Because I'm still playing Balatro off stream every day, playing a match or two because of how fun it is and, you know, how many different levels of difficulty you can go up to. I'm getting close to getting Gold Stake unlocked on everything. I think I have Gold Stake unlocked on like 4 out of 8 or something, or 4 out of 10, or however many different decks there are. You can't remember if I played the prologue version of Fights in Tight Spaces? I did not. I don't think I've played any version of Fights in Tight Spaces. Because it's one of those things that I think was in early access for a while, and I actually avoided playing it before it came out for once. Unlike a lot of times where people are like, you should play this, and I go, okay, and then I play it on stream, and I'm like, that was fun for one stream, and then never touch it again. You've been waiting for Star Citizen for over a decade, and you'll continue to wait. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel a bit about Ashes of Creation. Although it's not been near a decade. It's only been a year or two that I've been following it, but it's one of those things where it's like, well, it'll be done maybe one day, and hopefully it'll be awesome when it's done. Letting the hype die down on Void War is probably a good thing too. You don't follow the game hypes that much. Fights in Tight Spaces has this layout of very much FTL-like sectors with room tiles where you fight and move on to the next room. I think it has 4 sectors. It has a decent bit of replayability, but not really something like hundreds of hours. It does have some build diversity though, so you do get some replayability for sure. Okay, nice. Alright, so that is Iron Plate's done. Next we want to do the 3 steel things, which hopefully I have enough space for. So, steel pipes, steel beams, steel rods. Let's start with the pipes. 6 constructors. And I might be able to just do these in a line from the steel. So... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is backwards, actually. So the steel output's there. Output there, so I need to input it behind there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 6 for steel pipes. Okay. We only saw 1 run, and boarding looked really strong. Are you talking about Void War, or... I feel like we're talking about 2 different games. Because Madman is describing Fights in Tight Spaces like Void War, like FTL. And then you talk about boarding. I don't think there's boarding in Fights in Tight Spaces. Because I think you're fighting dudes. Okay, you're talking about Void War, while Madman's talking about Fights in Tight Spaces. Sometimes you don't get the movement cards, that's Fights in Tight Spaces. And get walloped, instantly ending otherwise amazing runs. Okay. Challenge of stream conversations, having 3 different conversations with 5 different people and trying to keep them all straight. It's fun. It's such fun, much wow. Okay, so... But yeah, I think Fights in Tight Spaces is the next game after I finish Satisfactory, if I don't want to devote 4 of my 5 stream days to Factorio, and I don't have a new job. So, we'll see how all that works out. $20 a minute. You're actually more interested in fights in tight spaces than Void War Playboy? Yeah, me too. Just get a second brain, bruh. Cool, bruh. I'll do that, bruh. We moved to California, bruh. Come on, why are you not... I'm holding control, and you're not lining up, you stupid... What's it called? Snap system. You're not snapping. Snap better. Snap better. He'll happily converse with the old one. While the old brain, while Pie Boy gets to enjoy the company of the new brain. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's basically break time, so I'm gonna finish this steel pipe build. GG cookie time. We are flying through this build. That is steel pipes done. So I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, have a cookie. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. Talk about Void War, fights in tight spaces, whatever, with whichever Rand brain you like. And when we come back, we will maybe actually finish this fused modular frame build today, which would be awesome. So enjoy chair ad time and see you in just a bit, my friends. Have a cookie.